What's up, Soul Family? Coming at you with another collective reading. If you've been looking for messages from your angels, ancestors, guides, then I could have a message for you. If you're looking for a one-on-one reading, you can do so by directly messaging me or by looking through the link in my bio. The first reading is $20 for 20 minutes. You can ask whatever question you want, or I can pull and see what comes out. If it doesn't resonate for whatever reason, then I will simply refund you. Now, that being said, let's jump right in. So before I did this reading, I kind of wanted to see like what the theme should be, so I pulled a card to see, and I got the Axe, which is forces working against you. I'm 9 out of 10 times never the reader to pull cards or try and like bring warnings to people, because I tend to feel like it can be, or I wouldn't say not, I don't like to bring warnings to people, but I try to be very mindful not to help manifest negative experiences into people's experiences by saying something subconscious or by planting something in their subconscious. But I feel like if this is coming up, then it's a warning about something that you could already be going through. So I want you guys to be pretty mindful that this doesn't have to be your scenario, and to be discerning with whatever I say, because it could be something that resonates with you, it could be something that's not. But don't think that just because you came across my page and I'm talking about this, that it has to be related to you. I just want to make sure that we're clear on this. I don't want anybody accidentally manifesting something negative, or getting paranoid about any messages that I give out. But that being said, let's jump right into the rest of the reading. So then we have Fan with romance, celebration, and party. Bird flying, which is news is on the way. And then box, which is you will receive a gift. So I already want to think that when it says news is on the way, and especially the nature of how, if I ever get a warning for something, I'm always going to expect that first of all, I'm expecting that I'm protected through whatever is coming my way. And that I'm also going in with the mindset that I'm being warned so that I can navigate this to the best of my ability. So I'd like to think that whatever is happening that you might be worried about, you will receive enough information to navigate through it. Like, you'll receive whatever news, you'll receive like whatever knowledge is necessary to either mitigate or resolve whatever problem. And I wouldn't even consider it to be a problem, because a lot of times I've had times where people have tried doing shady things behind my back at work, and they themselves got themselves caught up in with people, or even like external sources seeing their intentions and trying to pretty much prevent what their actions were. Now, that being said, so the Three of Cups, sorry, I pulled this one and then I had to redo the take. But the Three of Cups, it could be pointing towards a couple of things. It could be that maybe there is somebody within the friend group that is a little bit sketchy that you should be worried about. But I'd like to think that we're kind of heading out of like whatever that prior little warning is. We're heading into an energy of you are going to be in celebration for something, for some reason, for something. Like there's some kind of celebration or celebratory energy coming up. So I don't know if you're about to go to a party, if you're about to experience like somebody's birthday, or if there's like some kind of event coming up. But I think that is just, or the warning is what it was, but this is something that you should be able to fully enjoy and experience without any worries. With the Seven of Pentacles, I'd like to think that you're working towards something, and it's a call not to give up too soon before whatever you are doing like gives you the results that you want it to. Or if you are feeling like you've been holding out for too long, then it could be the opposite, where it's telling you to maybe divert your attention and put it somewhere else. If you've been feeling you've been putting your attention towards something that hasn't been working out, and it's been like a lot longer than you even have maybe now passion for it or intention to even continue going, then I think it could be pointing towards shifting your focus and going towards something else from there. With the Page of Cups. So yeah, maybe there's the energy of needing to continue to like explore things that you are enjoying, and things that will light you up, and things that will actually bring you happiness, versus like locking yourself down into like one rigid paradigm. So maybe it's time to like leave something behind, or maybe it's time to figure out ways to bring joy to what you are doing, and figure out ways to kind of recreate that sense of childlike wonder with whatever your energy is, whatever project you're working on is, or whatever your intentions are. Sometimes it could be a matter of us simply changing how we're approaching something that might make all the difference. So then with the Moon and the Six of Wands, okay, so I think this is more of the energy of not necessarily giving up, but I think it's more so the energy of not giving up too soon before you approach victory, because the Six of Wands has a lot to do with victory and success. So in one way, shape, and form or another, I think like you're heading towards like whatever you are wanting to create, and it's going to work out well. It's just a matter of trusting that it will be such, and that you're not like getting caught like in the fog, or you're not getting caught like in the moon energy where we're kind of like navigating through a lot of uncertainty, and because of the uncertainty we tend to maybe think that things aren't going well, or things aren't going how we would like it to, when in reality things are going exactly how they should be for wherever or whatever our goal is. And then last but not least, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so yeah, I think it's definitely the energy of like imbuing like whatever you're doing like with a little bit more of childlike wonder, and being a little bit more like in that energy of imagination, or an imaginative like approach. It's like instead of approaching things from a really rigid box or how you were approaching it before, try to think about it from a completely different viewpoint. Many times I think the perspective that children have, or the way that they approach things, are so much better than the way that we've been taught to do things, especially since everything comes from our imagination. Everything first starts with the thought. So I think it's really important to keep in mind that if you are in a box, or you're feeling stuck, or you're feeling frustrated in something, then maybe it's time to approach it from a different perspective, or simply enjoy things around you while you are going through whatever you're going through. I mean, kids can be in the middle of war and they are making toys with boxes and sticks, and it doesn't matter. And that's not to say that anybody needs to like be toxically positive, but it is to say that what we imagine and what we do with what we have sometimes can make all the difference. But that being said, peace and blessings. Hopefully this made sense to somebody. Hopefully this message wasn't too scattered. I'm just trusting whatever is meant to come out is coming out for whoever is meant to. But peace and blessings, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next reading.